Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, Madonna's being sued by fans again. This is not the first time. It's due to her late starts with the concerts. Now, there's a couple in, I think, Boston who is suing not only Madonna but the venue and Live Nation. They use some big words because they're suing the Barclays Centre and Live Nation for wanton exercise in false advertising, negligent misrepresentation, and unfair and deceptive trade practices. So basically what they're saying is Madonna showed up 2 hours late and they didn't have a warning, because there was a guy who sued Madonna on the Madame X tour in Miami. And I think the defense there, again, the argument against him was that there was a warning that the show could start late. In this case, there was no warning. And I'm on the fan side. There's really no excuse for this. Either show up late or say what time the show is actually going to start. Don't say the show is going to start at 8:30 knowing it's going to start at 10 o'clock, because that is false advertising, and people are paying for something they're not getting. They're paying for a concert they can't stay for because they've got babysitters that they've got to get home for. They've got jobs they've got to start in the morning. They've got public transport or ride shares they've organised, stuff like that they've based on the hours that you've given, because they've paid for the concert that's supposed to happen at this time and they're prepared for that. And if it doesn't, then that throws out all their plans and costs them money and time and problems. So either be on time or accurately state what time concerts are going to start, or at least give a warning, say concert could start between 8:30 and 11:30. At least then people would have some idea, because a lot of fans will argue, oh, they should know Madonna's always late because we know. I'm like, well, not everyone is a Madonna stan. Not everyone, some people have a life and they don't have time to sit around watching what Madonna does every day, and they don't know that she started every show late for the last 5 tours or something. I didn't know. I honestly had no idea until I was standing, waiting for Rebel Heart to start, that she was that late. I think, yeah. I mean, I'd heard she'd started late a couple of times. I thought they were incidents. I didn't know it was the norm. Now, I had a good time. I'm an insomniac. I don't sleep. It's fine. I work casually for myself, blah, blah, at the time. So it didn't really matter what time I got home or anything. I think after Tears of the Clown, because I had missed the public transport, I actually walked home. It took me 2 hours because I didn't have the money for it. And I was sort of hyped up and I was listening to her on my headphones. I thought, I'm just going to walk home. How long did that take? 2 hours later, I got home. But yeah, I understand why people are suing her. I understand why people are upset. And the people who are arguing that, we all know that she shows up late, well, that's not that's just not an argument, because not everyone knows that. And unless they're going out of their way to inform people of that, that's unfair to expect people to know that. And even though they've got a ticket saying 8:30, they should know, oh no, it's actually going to be 10:30, and then prepare for that. It's unreasonable. So yeah, I have no problem with these guys suing Madonna. I hope they win. And I understand Madonna has insomnia. I have insomnia as well. I know it's very difficult to manage, but she's got a whole team of people and people she's paying to, she should be able to manage this. She has been on time a couple of times. I think twice. I think the second show, was she on time for this tour? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm on the fan side. I totally understand why they did it. People are spending a lot of money for these shows, and some people are having to walk out halfway through the show because they can't stay for them because it started so late. And the only defense is that they should have known. I'm like, well, how? If they're not told when they buy the tickets, if there's no warning or no stipulations, are they just supposed to be a fan and be in the chat rooms and know this? It's common knowledge amongst the fans. Well, not everyone is mingling with the fans. Other people have their lives, and Madonna concert is an odd event, not part of, following Madonna is not part of the daily life. So that's unreasonable for the fans to defend from their point of view, saying, well, I know, so they should know. So yeah, I'm on their side. I hope they win, and I hope Madonna does something. Even if just the people organising, make excuses for Madonna or explanations to say, concert could be 2 hours late. I mean, they're not expecting Madonna to show up on time, but at least they're warning people that she's going to do that. And we all know people who are late because they like to make people wait, because it makes them feel important. And it's a way to show control and dominance, and it's part of her personality that she makes everyone else wait for her. And that's just something she needs to do for herself, which I think is a bit sad. I think she should get some therapy and work on that one. because some people are not buying tickets for this concert and not going. I know people go, so it's sold out. I'm like, yeah, but it would have sold out harder if people knew for sure she was actually going to show up and be on time. Because Madame X really damaged her reputation. Because not only did she show up late for like every show, but she cancelled like 19. So a lot of people went into the show expecting that, and it hasn't been that. Thank God. It's been a pretty straight run. There's been like a couple of sound issues, and Santa fell over. That's about it. That's pretty good. So I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.